Hi everyone, I'm Engineer Hoist, and I'm pleased to give you a first look at the newest Decepticon combiner in Transformers Earth Wars. I'm here on my Decepticon beta account, and we're going to go into the lab here and form him up to a level 1 3-star and get him into a battle. After that, we'll go ahead and take a look at him compared to the toy, and then I'll get him leveled up to a very powerful 4-star and go see what he can do with his full might. Alright, so there we are. You can see that you need 5 Decepticons: Motor Master, Drag Strip, Dead End, Breakneck, and Breakdown. Now, of course, with the 3-star, you need at least a 3-star of each of these guys, and even if you have all 4 stars like here, you still got to go through that 3-star. And it does require 700,000 Energon, which we have, so let's go ahead and form Menasor. Alright, and there he is, and you can see we unlock the Blade Dash and the Kinetic Barrier abilities. And I do see that he's got the little yellow chest piece that is going to be purple. Apparently we haven't quite got that fixed on this account yet, but I'm sure it'll be fixed by the time it goes live later this week. So there he is, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get him into battle. First thing we gotta do, we gotta go ahead and tap on here, go into activate, and there he is, Menasor.
Combiner engaged.
Yeah, you tell him, Megatron.
Decepticons, deploy!
And let's go ahead into the attack arrival. I think it's fitting to go ahead and send in his components, the Stunticons, along with Menasor. And let's get ahead and go into Zone 6 and see how he looks. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and drop Menasor all by his lonesome first and get him into the game. First ability is the Blade Dash, which when you activate it, it's got a fairly decent range. Oh, that was a little too soon. He wasn't quite full. And let's get him a little closer because I want to target that beam laser over there. So we'll go ahead and do that, and he basically teleports over there, does a heavy amount of damage to the one target. And once he's there, we open up this kinetic barrier, and what that does is causes lots of damage right there in that area, plus also reflects the damage to the other defenses that are attacking him. So you can see he's doing quite a bit of damage already here, even as a level 1 3-star combiner who just about got this base taken care of here in Zone 6. Let's go ahead and activate that kinetic barrier. He's not reflecting anything because everything is already done. And we'll Blade Dash over here to the headquarters to try to bring that down just as much as we can before we call in the rest of the Stunticons as he breaks apart. Look at that, doing some damage. And one more stomp. Oh, didn't quite get that stomp out of the way, so we're going to go ahead and bring in those Stunticons and finish this base off. And that is it. That is a powerful, powerful combination there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go take a look at Menasor compared to the Combiner Wars toy. Alright, here we see Menasor in the Combiner Lab hangar. And of course, he is combined very similar to what everybody is familiar with Motor Master as the torso, Drag Strip as the right arm, Dead End as the left arm, Breakdown as the right leg, and Breakneck, also known as Wild Rider, as the left leg. Yes, even though Off-Road was part of Menasor in the Combiner Wars and is in the game, he is not required nor a part of Menasor. And so yeah, it's actually very, very cool, and it's nice that you have just a 5 bots rather to form Menasor, considering as of the time of this recording, Motormaster is not even available in the normal crystals because he is such a new bot. So let's go ahead and see these guys transform back down into their individual vehicles. It just kind of drops off the arms and falls backwards. And let's go to the legs. They race around just like the Stunticons are known to do. Motormaster honks his horn. And there they are, and you can see them just revving their engines. They're raring to go. And now in the G1 cartoon, the Stunticons were formed by Megatron and were generally a decent team. However, in the IDW comics, they were forced to combine by Swindle. And so as a result, they never really formed a very solid combiner. You always had that internal conflict and never really worked together. Their minds didn't really form as one as what a combiner typically would. So let's go ahead and form him into Menasor, and they've got a little nod to that. So it's kind of funny. He shows his back to us first, he slips around, and then grabs Dead End, slams him on, says, "You will be an arm, Dead End," and then they kind of glitch out because of that internal conflict. And they hint at that because his 4-star ability is called Internal Conflict. And check out that sword that he's got. So yes, that's a very cool looking sword, also very true to the Combiner Wars toy. Now, of course, the Combiner Wars toy did have Blackjack as a chest minion and had that purple design, the shield on the chest. We do not have Blackjack, but we went ahead and kept the shield there on his chest. And you can see I did that with the toy with a little piece of Scotch tape. So yeah, so that's a good shot of Menasor. Alright, so let's go ahead and get him leveled up and go check him out as a 4-star. Alright, we are back in the Combiner Lab, and we've got Menasor upgrading to level 4 stars. We're going to go ahead and skip that, use some coins, and unlock that 4-star ability, Internal Conflict. I've got him at a level 2 right now, and that will deal 880 damage and disable enemies over a large area, but you lose 20% of your max health, and there he goes glitching out again. But the kicker is, if the ability kills you, it will disable the entire enemy base for 10 seconds. So if you've got your bots in the game already, it gives them a 10-second window where they won't take any damage. Alright, so now that we've got that, I'm going to go ahead and level him up as far as I can go. I think I can go to level 10, and then we'll go and get him in the game and check out all of his new abilities. Alright, so now here he is at level 10, and check out his Blade Dash ability. It will allow you to dash to a target and slash it for 1095 damage. There's Kinetic Barrier, where you spin your blade. We will still reflect 75% of damage, but you will also deal 949 damage to any nearby enemies. And finally, the Internal Conflict will deal 1,460 damage and disable the enemies over the area, and you still lose 20% of your max health, but if it kills you, you disable the enemy base for 10 seconds. Alright, so let's go ahead and get him activated and get him into battle. Alright, so last time we took the Stunticons in, I think that's appropriate to go ahead and do this time. But now, since we've got a much powerful combiner, let's go ahead and go into, let's say, Zone 7, and let's see how much of this base he can tear up. Alright, here we go. So like I said, the Internal Conflict will cause the base to be stunned if he hasn't killed everything yet. So you want to go ahead and drop all of your bots first and get them close, ready to start attacking, maybe even attacking first. So there they go. Let's go ahead and drop Menasor since that beam laser picked up. Yeah, there we go. Yes, he is looking awesome. Oh, we've even got Ironhide to go fight. We're going to go ahead and blade dash over here to the beam laser. At is gone. He stomps on Ironhide, not a problem. We'll kinetic barrier right here. Should hit these auto cannons. It is outstanding. So we'll go ahead and blade dash back over here to these mortars. And let's see, where's the kinetic barrier? Should be coming soon. There we go. We'll go ahead and do that. That should help take out that mortar. Look at that. Not a problem. It's even hitting the headquarters pretty strong. Let's go ahead and finish getting as much of this base as we can. Okay, that's done. And we've got a kinetic barrier still left. Can we go down here to this shock tower? Yes, there we go. And let's see. Let's go ahead and do this internal conflict now, and we should see he's going to do a lot of damage within this circle, and that laser turret over to the side will be stunned. Look at this. Boom! Took out all the walls. And see how that turret is stunned? Gives plenty of time to go ahead and get the rest of the squad in there. We'll send some EMP rockets over there from Breakdown, and that took it out. Not a problem. Excellent. We'll go ahead and jump dead end over here, and we'll just finish this base off without a problem. Fantastic.
Yes! Excellent.
I hope you have enjoyed this first look at Menasor, the newest combiner in Transformers Earth Wars. He will be available in the game for everyone on Friday, April 20th. I want to thank SpaceApe for giving me this opportunity, and I can't wait to get him on my main account. If you want to see any of my future videos, hit that subscribe link and the bell icon to be notified whenever I go live or post a new video. Click the playlist to see any more of my past videos, and click the link to our NonToxic Gamers band channel to join in on the discussion. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. Thanks for watching.